Go. I'm live. It's at an odd angle today, you guys. Sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, guys. There we go. Hi, guys. How is everybody? I've been sick with COVID. You guys knew that. I am recovering. I'm still not completely recovered, but I'm probably about 60% to 70% maybe. So if I don't seem like I'm real energetic, I'm gonna go for my first walk to see how my what I do is I have a tendency to feel a little short-winded. So if you hear me Cece take a deep breath, my oxygen levels are okay. So it's something that I got whenever I get sick now I get this. So it's almost kind of like I don't know if it's like almost like a from what I understand it's most likely like a type of asthma that you get when you get sick. Since I had COVID the first time. So anyway, but good morning. I'm okay. And I'm feeling okay. I'm going to be trying to get through what I can for your readings today. So, okay. Yes, I keep improving. Thank you. I am improving. It's getting a little better. I was a little paranoid yesterday because my oxygen levels are at 95%, but they kept going up to 97 to 95 to 90. They said that don't worry about that. Sometimes that happens. So I'm okay. I don't really have it. Got just a sniffle. No sore throat anymore. And my throat was horrible. And my smell, I lost my smell and taste. So second time I've had it now. So, yep. So I will be taking questions. Waiting for everybody to come online because it takes a few minutes. Okay. Yeah, Damon, I know. They go below. Well, you know what? Actually, my doctors told me to watch it if it goes below 95. They told me to watch that. And I was at 95 today. But I actually went really low during the night. And I was sleeping weird. And I think I must have a little sleep apnea or something because I took my blood, and as soon as I flipped over and put this on my finger, it was because I got an oximeter. So yeah, but I'm okay. So I just anyway, just wanted to tell everybody I am behind a little bit on readings because I'm not doing all of them. I did them all yesterday. I only had about 5 or 6, so it wasn't too bad. I cut down just to make sure I'm feeling okay, and I want to make sure you guys get a good reading. So I did cut down about 4 of them, and I'm going to redo them when I'm feeling a little better. I'm not really bogged down and logged. It's not too bad. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying. But I'm at a point where I'm going to go out for a walk and see if I can. They said to go for a 10-minute walk. Only 10-15 minutes. That's all I do, and see if that gets my everything clear. I do know. I think mostly my problem is anxiety. I get because I need to. I'm a heavy exerciser. If you guys don't know, I'm out rolling 1,000-pound bales of hay. I have horses, and so I'm used to real heavy work. And if I don't get it, I start getting anxious because I fill up with energy. So yeah. So anyway, with that said, I'm also going to add. I'm thinking of adding one night a week besides Tuesdays. So whatever you guys think. What do you think? Because I'm doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here. I cut out Thursdays because I'm going to add a weeknight, and I'm going to add. I already have Tuesday nights here on TikTok and well, actually, I'm also I think on Facebook. I think I'm going to be going on there pretty soon. I usually go live Facebook too. And just want to think about what I want to do. So I'm thinking of going live more. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Princess. I feel fine. Like I said, it's more just a little bit of a sniffle, and notice that I get a little bit short-winded if I talk way too much. That's normally what I had when I had COVID the first time. So, and now I notice that they probably wanted to give me, I'm going to call my doctor. They probably are going to want to give me an albuterol just a little bit because now since I've had it, I'm okay though. They probably don't want to. I try to stay as healthy. I don't know about you, but I try to stay off meds. as much as I can because that makes my body work, right? So I don't even take aspirin if I can help it. So I don't know about you guys and how you are, but yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm probably on the other side. And it's been a week, so I'm kind of coming out on the other side of it now. It's interesting. Now, if you guys don't know, I have a deep friend that is named Jim, and he was a Jim Morgano. I'll even say his name. He was just a wonderful man, and he was my basically my doctor, and then he was a homeopathic chiropractor, but he was also my doctor because some of the stuff, anyway, he comes through all the time. And if you want a reading and you want some wicked advice, I am not a doctor. I cannot prescribe stuff, but the stuff he comes up with and tells people that I'm talking to him is unbelievable. And now he said he held up, he's a real thin, he's real slender. And he held up his two bony fingers and he did this to me when I said, how long am I going to be sick? I said, 2 days? I bet it's 2 weeks. I bet it is. Because it's already a week tomorrow. And I'm still kind of sick. But it'll probably go into the second week, you know what I mean? Before I start to really feel better. But I'm not feeling horrible. So that's why I'm online. All right. Yes, you do need it. I'm telling you, you guys don't know. I've gained a guide. And here's what's weird. You want to see know what's weird? Really fast is that I had a Reiki healing. One of my followers found me on here, and it was awesome. And she had stones she was holding, and she would hold them, and the rock would literally come off her hand and float in the air for a second. I'm not kidding you. I swear to you, I told her, I said we should be taping this because I don't think people would believe it. Okay. I have a raspy voice. Yeah, I'm still got just a little bit of a head. It's just a head cold now. Let's see here, just a little bit. I'm okay though. But she would do her hand would do this. I swear to God, I'm not doing it. And then the rock would lift. It was him. It was wild. It was really wild. So yeah. Anyway, with that said, alrighty. I'm going to take a few questions. No, I don't pull cards. Some people think that you, hi Ida. Before you had good, Ida. I'm glad you didn't take meds while you're pregnant because Ida was just you're due here any day, aren't you? You're really close to being due, aren't you, Ida? Which I predicted you'd be pregnant. Anyway, now they're saying that acetaminophen, causes autism and ADHD. I want to tell you something. They knew that the whole time. I'm going to tell you something. I did not take any meds. Not even aspirin. Because I didn't trust them with my first 2 children. My third one, I did take some medicines. I was a lot older. I was in my 30s when I had her. And she has ADHD. I don't care what anybody says. You can't trust any of them. Don't take a med while you're pregnant. I don't care. So, and that makes total sense why the autism and ADHD has quadrupled, because that was when acetaminophen came out. That makes sense, doesn't it? I always wondered why about the 80s, why all of a sudden something we were taking, and I kept saying there's something we're doing and taking, and it's a simple thing. Yep, I was right. So yeah. All right. So let's take some questions. So yeah, my nose is stuffy, just a little bit though. It's not bad. Yes, I did, Vanessa, predict the new political party. Yes, I did. You are correct. Ashley, do you see me eventually having children? One more time, I say 2, but I want you to look here, whatever hand. This is my dominant hand. I'm left-handed. And count the lines right here. So see, there's 1. It's hard to see. 1, 2, 3, and there's a half line. That's my granddaughter. But I have 3 kids. It's accurate. I don't care what anybody says. It's accurate. It's accurate. It's accurate. So you come up here. So look at you count. You can see the 3 lines. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a half a line. And these other ones, they start to web are grandkids. I'm telling you. Okay. Let's see what will we get. Okay, what's it say? Here, wait. I gotta make the writing bigger. Okay. Your daughter is pregnant, a boy or a girl? I think it's a boy. Now, remember, I predict energy. So, like I said, my granddaughter, my youngest granddaughter, is a ball of energy, and she is super athletic, and she's ripping and tearing, and man, she is a holy terror. And I said she'd be a boy. And my daughter and I got in an argument because I don't miss. I got my daughter, my other granddaughters, to the day she was born, I got it right. And I said it was, it was a girl. And anyway, it was a girl, and I go, but she is the biggest boy. She is so male energy, the male energy in her. And she's an Aries. So, yeah. So but it feels like a boy, okay? Will you get the asking price for your house? No. You will get a little bit less, but not much. Okay? Will Jake and you get married? I don't know. If you do, it's a long ways off because I don't see it in a year. Okay, maybe ways. Will Susan sign the papers? Yes. Are you going to sell your house in the next week for the amount you're hoping for? Close to asking price, very close. 10 to 14 days, something like that. Is your husband healthy? Hold on, I gotta ask. No, he's got something wrong. It's not horrible, but it's something with his kidneys or liver. He maybe needs a cleanse or something, but he's not totally horribly unhealthy. May even does he have a touch of blood running? So does he have high cholesterol, high hypertension, diabetes, something with the blood running? So you need to have him look at that, okay? Are you having a girl? Yes, you are. I believe so. Feels female energy. Okay, will the move to Florida go smooth next year? I don't see it. Is it like in the first part of the next year, like maybe February? It seems like it's okay. Okay. Why is your husband, okay, hold on, Emmy. Why is your husband obsessed with working? You have to understand, now I don't have to be a psychic to know this, but I do understand this because I have a husband that's like this. Because that's his self-worth. For men, a lot of times their real true self-worth and how they feel about themselves has to do with what they do for a living. So, okay. All right. Kelly, will you get your job offer tomorrow? You should. Carrie, will you have babies in your near future? Within 3 to 5 years. You're having 2. That's all you'll have. I don't think you'll have any more. I don't know why I hear 4 though. I don't know if I don't know if they're yours. I don't know if they're step or if they're nieces or nephews. There's something more about 4, but blood-wise is 2. You're going to the doctor today. Will you get answers? Not completely like you want. They're missing something. I want you to see if you can get in to see a homeopath or an endocrinologist is what I hear. Okay? You have 3 lines and you have 5 kids. Because you may have a double, okay, good question. Now, you may have a double line. Or if you have 5 kids, it usually only works for 4 or more, or less. But a lot of times the lines will do this, or there'll be a double line where 2 of the lines might be really, really deep. That can be up to 5. You can't really, after about 4 to 5 kids, it's hard to tell. You have to really look, okay? Okay, hold on. I got that. Hold on, I'm asking. Got that question. Got that question. Will Alan communicate with you soon? Yes. Will you have financial freedom in 3 months? More like about 5 or 6. Okay. Hold on. Will I be able to lose weight soon? Well, yeah, you can. Are you going on medicine? I don't know why I got that. We'll see if I'm right on that. Okay. Oh, Carrie, you've had 2 miscarriages. I picked up 4. Okay, thank you. That completely. Your next baby will be completely fine. You have a boy and a girl, I believe. That's what I picked up. And I do pick up miscarriages. When people call me for readings, I pick up miscarriages, I pick up terminations, and I pick up stillbirths. I just always do. I don't, yeah. Betsy, will your art show be successful? Not as much as you would want, but yes, it'll be a success. Okay, you got to start somewhere, and I feel like it's actually going to do okay. Okay. Jessica, will you ever have children? I've been diagnosed with PCOS, endometriosis, and fibroids. I think you might have 1. It'll be a boy, but that's all you'll be able to carry, and I think you might end up taking in a girl. That's what it feels like, okay? Hannah, will I meet someone overseas? You have already. Aren't you already talking to somebody? You're talking to somebody already, right? You should be. That's what it feels like. Okay. Christina, will your small business be successful? Yes. Be patient. It's cute. It's a cute little one, right? Hope I get people calling me for appointments right now. It's okay. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. Because they block my phone number sometimes for me. Damon says, I was told by another medium that I had a miscarriage in my lifetime. I'm not aware of it. Do you know if I did and when did it happen? Yeah, I think so, Damon. I don't think you were aware of it. I think maybe you were 10 weeks along or something, 8 weeks along. You know what I'm saying? Barely pregnant. And I think you just got a really, really hard cycle. Okay. Will your home ever finalize? What do you mean by the question? So I understand. Will your son be successful repeating 3rd grade this year? Okay, I'm going to tell you something because I taught for him years and years. Linda Mayer, is it possible that is he repeating because he's missed so much, or is he behind? Because I feel like he isn't going to have to be behind. Like, I feel like maybe he'll catch up at some point and be pushed. Maybe it's not until high school. All I know is that he's not going to be behind. Like, I know I don't know. I just feel that. And it's an odd feeling to me because he's going to do extremely, extremely well to a point that they might want to push him forward somehow. Okay. Okay. Heaven, will your husband's family ever stop? Ever stop what? So I know what you're talking about. Okay. Is Marty for me? Yes. Are the doctors on the right path when it comes to my health? Yes. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Now that did not come from me. Nicola, will Connor give me another chance? Yes, but he's going to be extremely distrustful always of you. Be very careful. He's just a distrustful person. No offense. I don't mean any offense by that. But he's got his own issues from like years ago. So just be patient with him and don't push. Okay? Okay, hold on here. Emmy, is your husband's family jealous of you? Yes, they're like, who does she think she is? It's kind of like that, right? Am I correct? It feels that way. Like, who does she? And you know what? This is who I am. Too bad. You know, don't let it worry you. But that they do. Don't worry about that. Seriously. Okay. Okay. Alex, will your crush think about you today? Yes, you may have some type of contact with him. I don't understand that, but are you having the surgery tomorrow? Will your surgery go well? Is that what you're asking, Michelle? It's nothing real big, right? It's physical, right? It's not like in your body cavity. Isn't it like in an ankle or a knee, or it's something smaller. It's like it's fine, but it doesn't feel like it's huge. You know what I'm saying? So let me know. And I picked up ankles or foot or could be a wrist even. I don't know. I'm picking up something like that. Okay. Mina, is your mother-in-law's health going to improve or decline? I feel it's going to decline. I mean, I don't feel like there's a passing or anything. I don't like to predict that anyway, but yeah, you'll be all right. Okay. Does your mother-in-law have dementia? Yes. You should always continue to listen to your dreams because they are always accurate. Damien hides a lot of stuff. Think pig. In general, he must be a water sign because water signs do that. But he must be. He got, okay. Jamie, is your health okay? I feel like Jamie, do you have a heavy cycle? I feel like there's something like keep an eye on that. Not that it's anything horrible, but yeah, keep an eye on that. Yes, you're going to graduate with your finance degree. Be careful. They're telling me to tell you that you might be missing a class. When you get to nearly graduating, you might miss a class and have to go an extra semester, so don't do that. Will you have a healthy pregnancy, Coop? Yes, but you're going to have the baby. You're going to have it early. You won't carry it full. It'll be a little bit early, maybe 3 weeks. Not the bad thing. Okay. Are you going to stay married for the rest of your life? No, but yes for now. When that 20 years down the road's a whole different matter. Excuse me. I feel like Paul is an honest and faithful man. Yes. Will you marry again? I don't know about that. Not just because you might be with somebody, but I don't know if you're going to marry again. It feels like it screws things up for you somehow financially. So just think about that, okay? Will you get the weight off and keep it off? Well, that's your intention. So keep saying, I will keep the weight off. It will, don't ever say you lost weight because when you lose something, you find it again, right? There's just little things like that, but it's hard to keep weight off. I mean, I know, I understand. So that's why I'm getting weight loss surgery. I had a couple people that I read for yesterday that she's lost 200 pounds and now she coaches. She's convinced she can get weight off of me. And I'm telling you, you guys don't understand. I eat right. Everybody always thinks that you're just stuffing your face. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing any of this. And it has to do with my liver and things. It's just a sluggish liver and stuff. And, and I know weight loss surgery will cure what's wrong with me. And I know that. So I get it. Red hot. Will your marriage till death do you part? Red hot. If anybody would break you apart, it would be the husband. It would be the husband. Okay, but I do feel like you're okay. For some reason, I feel like it would be him, not you. Okay? Yeah, you relate so much. Yeah, I know. People don't understand. I don't have high cholesterol. I don't have high blood pressure. I have a little bit of a high blood sugar, and I'm going to cure it. I'm curing it with weight loss surgery because, like, I don't know how else to do it anymore. You know, people don't understand. I mean, I don't eat junk. I can't. It bothers me. I can't eat sugar. It bothers me. So I don't. You know, people don't understand, you know. We have, okay. Will our home ever officially sell? We have a contingent offer currently on an extension. And they're going to extend it again on you. So if something comes in else, you should write them and tell them that that's what we'll do, because you will have it sold that way. This person's just going to keep dragging it on. So go ahead. All right, go ahead and say, you know what? It's contingent for, you know what? If somebody else comes up with a cash offer, it's done. Because I still say they're going to drag this out for you. Okay? Are your so-called allergies really allergies? They are something to do with mold. That's what I'm told. Mold. Okay? Remember, I just repeat what I'm told. May, don't be so general. It's hard for me to do the general things, okay? Melissa, of course you should write a book. You know I'm a published author. I know how it. Right now I'm trying to get it done. Today I normally would tape. I'm already should be taping for September. You guys understand I'm not 100%. So I'm going to tape my dailies. I'm going to start taping. I have somebody that I have their whole chart done for their yearly, and I have to tape that. So, you know, and I'm not really that tired. It's not that. It's just I'm making sure I'm okay, right? What's your animal totem? It's something to do with a bird, Alyssa. It's either an eagle or a crow. It's something like that. It's a bird. Definitely a bird. It could be a cardinal. It's a bird. I see a red bird too. I see you could have more than one. It feels like it's not a real. I don't think it's an eagle. No. It feels like a bird. So think about it. It could be even a robin. I mean, I still think it's a crow or a blackbird. Okay. Hormones. Yeah, my hormones are messed up. Like, they are really bad because of I'm older and stuff, and that's part of my problem. Is your husband being unfaithful? I don't know if it's actual physical. I think it's more emotional. Just to let you know, it's a friend. He's saying it's a friend. Is your mom at peace? I'd have to study that a little bit and see if they come through, because there is a woman coming through. Kind of a medium brown hair, cut kind of short, kind of flipped up and around, kind of like this, kind of up and around and about this length. Blue eyes. Not real tall. Not real heavy set. A little bit bigger chest. Is that her? Tell me if that's her, because she's doing fine. Got a big smile on her face. What is trying to scare Ludwig here in her home? Or an evil or good spirit? Hold on. I think, honestly, Erie Von, that it's a spirit guide. He just doesn't understand it. There's actually 3 things in your house. There's a child, a woman, and an older man. They just hang out. I feel like they had connection to the house before. Okay? And I want you to tell your son, I know he's little, I want you to tell him you can make them go away. You're alive, they're dead. You have more energy, so you can control this. Okay? So tell them that. Make them go away. You can make them go away. Go clear your house out. If you're that concerned also, go take some sage, light it, and go in every corner. And then make a shrine to Mother Mary or to St. Michael, or even Raphael would do it. And they'll leave you alone. And you know what I've always told with my ghosts in my house, because I always have ghosts in my house, to leave my family alone or I'll make you leave. You can live here peacefully, but if you start in which they did at one point, started in on my kids, they would petrify my kids. They'd call their names. One day, my daughter looked in the mirror and she swears she saw the old lady that used to live in this house. And I walked around. I said, "You will stop. I am not putting up with it." And I haven't had a problem since. Because I said, "I'll make you leave. I can make you leave, and you're gonna leave." You have to remember, if you put them in their place, if they feed off fear, if you're not afraid of them. I've been in some places where there's been demonic devil worshiping. And I mean, there was bad stuff in there. And I've never been afraid, and I've never had a need to be, because I know in my heart that I can handle anything that comes my way. So yeah, you can handle it that way. Okay. Hi guys. Is your daughter's diagnosis going to be good? They're going to have to go in and do more tests yet. Okay. Looked into bioidentical hormone replace therapy. I know what you're talking about. I'm actually going to the doctor the next week, because my hormones, they just are weird. They're just all messed. I mean, they've told me that that's what's wrong with me, but that's okay. I'm at a point where my daughter, if you guys don't know, my daughter, she's actually been on the YouTube once or twice with me. She's my oldest. She's 34, and she's lost 147 pounds on weight loss surgery. I'm at a point where I've already tried a lap band. Doesn't work, because I don't eat too much. That's not my problem. When you do go get weight loss surgery, it changes your metabolism. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do it. I'm waiting to be approved. I'm waiting for the insurance to come back. So yeah, and I'll probably have it done probably the first of the year, around that. Yeah. Do you see a relationship working out, or should you move on? Yeah, I see a relationship working out. You gotta put a little more work into it, but not too much. Now I'm going to tell you something about relationships. Relationships, I'm telling you right now, it should be a pretty effortless thing. That's how relationships are. They should be effortless. They shouldn't be a lot of work, because the person, what you're missing, they should have. You subconsciously are attracted to somebody that has the skills you're lacking. So if you've got a bad temper, they don't. If you're a go-getter, they're probably not. Okay? If you're stubborn and pig-headed and refuse, they're probably not. Because you are subconsciously attracted to that, because you know that's what you need. So just a thought, okay? Do I get messages from people who've crossed over? That's all I do. If you've been watching my videos and things, what I do is I am a medium. I talk to the people on the other side. That's how I do my readings. And I've had a couple people like, "Well, I didn't want a mediumship reading." You don't understand. You're not getting a mediumship reading. You're getting you're getting an intuitive reading. But I'm talking to your family. I connect to your family, and then they give me information. They all know what's going on. They see you. Matter of fact, they direct you to me. You know how many people have talked to me and said, "You know what? I swear it was more than a coincidence that I called you. I swear my grandpa had me call you." And I said, "Yes." They will admit it to me too. Yeah, I know that she would hear me. So, and I hear clearly, and I can give names and dates and times, and and I give lots of names so that way people know who I'm talking about. So yeah. Okay. Yes, thank you, Sherry. I'm gonna get better. It's just a slow process. I mean, a little bit. I got a little bit of head cold. That's even if I had just a plain old cold. This is exactly what it does. I get it. See, I get it down in my throat just a little bit, and then I get a nasally after my throat was sore. And now my throat sore is gone. My ears don't hurt anymore. So, and it's just basically I had cold. So I just have to be careful and not make sure I get enough rest. That's all. Okay. Alista? I'm trying to, they moved on me. It's Something about getting the weight. Something about getting your rent assistance. You're gonna get it. It's gonna be longer than you wanted though. I don't know why that's taking so long. Sorry. Okay. Cora, will you be financially? You know, I hear a lot of people going, "Will I be financially independent soon?" Now, this is a manifestation thing, guys. Come on now. Now, you can manifest this. Everyone's like, "Well, I'm behind in my bills." Okay, there's a way. You just have to figure it out. And how do I talk? How do I say this? God helps those that help themselves. It's a manifestation thing. Set your intent. Remember, I'm teaching the I am plan, and I'm writing it as I'm writing it. I'm sitting down this morning and writing about 4 more pages. And if your intent is to get out of financial debt, okay, what's your intent? How are you going to do it? What's your plan? How long is it going to take? Make a plan, stick with it. You will figure it out. You will manifest it. So you just have to make a plan. Like I found that someone else said the same thing I say, because I'm like, as I do the acronym I am. I is intent, A is align, and M is manifest. So it works. You just have to, I know I'm pulling myself out of a hole. I was in a bit of a hole myself, and I've pulled myself out of it. And I'm being very careful right now. So yeah, I get it. All right. Hold on, I got some of this. I got this. Hello, good morning. Should you stay with Luis? The fact you're asking it should answer your question. That's, I'm not going to say anything more than that, but so you should know what I'm talking about, okay? All right? It's so funny. I've watched other psychics online just to see what, other people are doing. And everybody's always pulling cards. What do you need cards for? This is my stint on cards. My cards predicted I'd never get COVID again. I had a dream that I did. So you tell me what was right. Cards change at the whim, at the blowing of the wind sometimes, because things can change from day to day. Cards are just kind of a general thing that's going on. I just don't hold that much stock in them. I'm talking to family members. I'm talking to the spirit guides. They know, they can see a bigger picture than we can. So, okay, just to let you know. Not saying that some people that don't read the cards aren't accurate, but I've just seen them overall to not be as accurate as doing as a medium. Because I'm talking to your family members. And your family members don't know everything, by the way. They don't. So, and just remember, if you really want these answered, I'm reminding you, could you please send me some roses? Because, yeah, I see it. Some people sent me in. Because it helps me getting, I get more hits. And also, I'm trying to put your questions first. I've been watching how you guys are sending them, so, have you been getting, about getting the surgery? Are you thinking about weight loss surgery? I'm going to be honest with you. I've been scared to do it. But I do know that the safer is the Roux-en-Y, because the Roux-en-Y is reversible if you have to. Where if you get a sleeve, it's not. Now, I have a friend who has a sleeve. She's over 400 and some pounds. She was huge. And no offense. I mean, I loved her, But she has a sleeve. And if she doesn't exercise every day, she got really sick. When she had a neck injury from a car accident. And in 1 month, she put on 40 pounds. Because the Roux-en-Y changes your metabolism. Because your food can't go through so they rewire you, basically. And the food can't go through so fast. I'm doing my research on this. I thought about going on medicine for a while. I'm not a medicine fan. I'd rather have the surgery. And if it doesn't work, they can reverse it. They literally can. So I'm like, and every person I've talked to, I haven't met anybody who's put the weight back on. I know that they say that 2 to 4% of all people put it back on. I don't think I will, because I think it's my metabolism. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for sending some roses, because it helps me out, because then I'm trying really hard to make Judith, Jane, you guys give me some. Will my dad move back to Arizona? Eventually. Bree, eventually. Not for a while yet. Okay. Tree hugger. I'm tree hugging queer. I love it. I love it. I have I'll have to show you my back of my Jeep is full of Tree hugging dirt worshiper is one of them. I stop. Please be cautious. For I stop for all rummage sales, auctions, and weird things on the side of the road. It's one of my bumper stickers. I got one that says Jesus was a liberal, and the other day I was in line getting something to drink, and he had to be a Trumper. I'm sorry, I can't stand these kind of people. And he made some kind of comment about my bumper stickers. And I'm like, and I turned around and I looked up in the mirror, and he was just like, he had an American flag in the back of his truck. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. And I just kind of sat there and I'm like, I'm not getting in an argument with you, but it's your issue, not mine. I don't care what you think. So I probably have 30 stickers or more on the, and it's a brand new Jeep, and I don't care because it's my Jeep, and I'm going to drive it into the ground. It's a bright yellow Jeep, and it has my logo on the back on the tire. So there you go. All right. that's all that needs to be said, right? Okay. Hold on, you guys. Do you see my daughter conceiving a baby soon, Miranda? I'm trying really hard to look at who sent me roses, okay? So, do you see my daughter conceiving a baby soon? By next year. No, she may get pregnant sooner because I see she's going to have it in 2023. So, if she has, it'd be right away in the first part of the year if she does get pregnant. But yes. And I don't know why, but I feel it's a boy and a girl, or a boy. Is she trying to IVF? Tell me if that's right, Miranda, because I feel like there's a boy and a girl. I don't understand that. So, okay. Is Kevin in love with you? Yes. Will he not admit it? I don't know. I am just asking you. Okay. Because it feels like he is. Will you be sharing a classroom with CT, or is she being removed from your life? I think you're going to be sharing a room again. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like it's not so hot. Okay. A couple more questions, and I'm going to rest, and then I have to do taping, and then, I'm going to go on my walk today to see if that gets my lungs a-moving, May I ask if it's really over between Edgar and I, or will he come back to me? Jasmine. I don't know if he's coming back, but he sure would like to. He might say, I can't. He's trying really hard not to. Okay. But because he feels like it's just not a good thing for everybody involved. But I feel like he wants to. Okay. Mandy, will you have to move next year? Not unless you want to. I don't see it. If you do move, it's because you want to, but it was in February. Okay. So you guys do know that I'm a Taurus North Node. Okay. So a Taurus North Node is how to make money spiritually. That's literally what my purpose in here is, to learn how to do this. Because as I make money, because remember, at first I'm an art teacher. I mean, can't get much more spiritual than an art teacher, right? And now I'm doing this. And I am a very good predictor. I'm very good with business. I'm very good at giving financial advice, because I just am really good, because that's what I do. And and plus I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn rising, so I understand business real well. So if you guys want to know that I'm not afraid to tell you about your businesses. That's actually, if you ever notice, I tell you about love. Yes, I do. I tell you about love. But I'm going to tell you something else. This is my opinion about love. One, not everybody needs to be with somebody. I have a friend who's been divorced now for 25 years and is completely happy being divorced. Matter of fact, she wants me to travel with her more. She's bound determined. Anyway, I've got also, if you're in the right place, love will find you. Because I'm telling you, there's the people from the other side. This is what I get when I talk to a lot of people. Because I'm talking to your family all the time. I learn from them all the time. And they send you people. If you've lost your spouse is on the other side, and they know that you're lonely. There's no jealousy. They will send you somebody. They will send you somebody to you. So you're not alone. If that's what you really want. Just remember that. And I'm telling you, that family, they work devious stuff, man. They arrange they like talk to other people and they arrange people to be in the right places. They do all kinds of odd things, but they're helping from the other side. Ask your guides, spirit guides, ancestral guides for help. They do come through. Okay? Okay, trying. Oh, is your stepdad Jerry trying to tell you something today? Please. I smell smoke a lot lately. Oh, I get that all the time, Skulls, where I smell it. Let me see what I'm getting. Now, what did you make for a decision? You're doing the right thing, he says. I don't understand that, but he did the right thing. Even though you thought it wasn't the right thing, it is. I just repeat what they say. Sometimes I don't always understand everything. So, okay? So just to let you know, okay? Hi guys. Oh, you're sending me roses on YouTube? I'm talking the it's okay. The people on TikTok are sending me roses, and that's you guys being on here helps boost my and if you could please share anything that I send, it makes me go viral. And so like when my predictions came out, and I just did some more predictions on one of the videos, it goes viral, and then there's a lot more people getting to me because I'm a prediction person. That's and people are like, the prediction person. Well, okay, I'm a soothsayer. Okay, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm a prophesier. I could say all that, but I just say no. I'm a prediction person. So yeah. Okay, I was laid off with 10% of the company. I was so happy that was there. What will I find next and when? Take some time. I want to say it's about between 4 and 6 months before you find the right thing. Don't take the first thing, because I feel like something's going to come your way that you might not want or like. And don't take it because you have to. It's going to come your way, and you're going to like what it is. I'm seeing a lot of people that are being laid off lately. But there's no recession. But don't worry. I still say something really positive financially is in August. I think it might be the economy, the stock market might bounce back, because I saw a gain in people's money somehow. And almost every read I did for my finance and career, I saw that. So, okay, just thought I would let you know. All right, a couple more minutes. I went extra long today. Oh, the good question. Some of you guys come up with great questions. Okay. What happens if your spirit guide wants to live another life? Do you lose him as a guide? I've not really seen that too often, but you change spirit guides. You change throughout your whole life. You didn't know that? You bet you do. I had one named Angela for years and years, a very gentle, sweet, kind, loving soul. Guided me through my motherhood, through my yearly years and all that. And she's not there now. My other new guide is a very old Native American man named Dances in the Wind, who was an herbalist. And the stuff he could tell me, did you know that bergamot cures kidney problems? I had no idea. I told this woman, I said, what is bergamot? Because she was having kidney trouble. And I said, you've bruised your kidneys. What did you do? She goes, I had a car accident. You need to use bergamot. And I go, I think it's an herb, right? And she's like, yeah, I think so. And we looked it up, and sure enough, it says for the cure and treatment of your kidney dysfunction. I just repeat, and it's between him and Jim now that are doing that. And I don't see him as much. Now I see a real strong Native American. I live on Native American soil, guys. This was a hunting ground for me, and I'm within walking distance of 9 mountains. And it's real heavy energy. I love it. I'm very drawn to the Native American. I was Native American many, many, many times in my lifetimes. But this man is big. He's big, and he's like maybe 6'2" or 6'3", and he's very muscular, very strong, and his name is Red Cloud. And I always say, well, maybe he's the actual Red Cloud, who was the famous I don't know. I just know that his name. And I don't see now as much of my other dances in the wind now. They change. They can change depending on where you are in your life. So just remember that. They change. And you have more than one. I've had, because of what I do, I've had up to 6 and 7. Zoe, I can name their names. Zoe, Chloe, Steven. I had all these other ones also that would offer help. Now I've got this really strong guy now. I don't know if this is true or not, and I want you watching my lives. 3/15/2022 on my YouTube, I posted it at the top. So when there's an angel that flies right in front of me, because sometimes I get them live. I've also had people that they see a dark shadow behind me in the corner, and it's my guide. So sometimes when you think that you, out of the corner of your eye, you see something, it's probably your guide. Okay? So just remember that. Oh, she had 3 miscarriages this year, no IVF. She's going to have a live child. She might have to have a little help. She needs to go to the doctor and talk to somebody. I don't know what that's about. I don't understand. I don't think it's IVF, but there's something else to get regulated, and then you'll have no problem. Is Zan sorry for what he did to me? I hate to say this. No. I feel no, and I hate to be negative. Oh, good. Okay, so you've got okay, then you are. I was right. You were asking about your totem, and you said it was crows, and I think it might be a crow. Crows are wise. They bring wisdom. They're very intelligent. They're very intellectual. There's a lot of stuff that goes with crows. Where cardinals usually it's a gentler. Bluebirds and cardinals are a gentler, kinder totem. Where some totems are very intense. Mine's a horse. I was born from the day I can walk. Like, it was all about horses. That's all I talked about growing up, and now I own some. My granddaughter, we inherited it. It's genetic because my whole family are race of horses. They raise and race horses. Like, it's in my grandfather. He trained horses for Clark Gable. So he trained, and he knew Clark Gable, and he would train and race horses with him. And it's genetic. Anyway, and that's a very intense need for freedom, need for space, powerful. See, there's some totems are much, much stronger than others. I'm also an 8 an 8 matches my horse. And I'm the year of the horse. And I'm a Sagittarius, I'm half horse. It's like this theme throughout my life. So it's very interesting, right? Okay, so all right. Will Michael regret what he was doing to his daughter and me? I don't think he sees it, Alejandra. He doesn't see that problem. He thinks there's none. So sorry to tell you that, okay? Linda Magoo. That's a cute name. Can you tell me what your main spirit guide is? You know what? Have you been praying to Mother Mary? When I see Mary, she wears a blue cloak around her head. And you've got help from, I don't think it's an angel. I think it's Mary. I normally don't say that because I know you can invoke her. I don't know if you're part Catholic or whatever, but I swear that's who is helping you. Okay, I'm going to ask 2 more questions, and I was on here for 50 minutes. I gotta have rest now, you guys. Remember, I'm not completely better. Christian, will you ever move out of the state for a job? I don't think so. You're not for a job. Do you understand what that question is? How I answered that? You might, when you retire or something, I think you might move, but I don't think it's for a job. I think you're gonna stay and maybe travel or something, but not, okay. All right. All right. All right, hold on. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm trying really hard to get to these. Oh, okay, hold on. Leisha. Okay, I'm trying hard, you guys. These, you have to understand, they feed funny. Okie doke. All right, hold on. Alicia Woods. Oh, okay. Will your daughter get better from brain surgery? Yes. There's a stabilization period. Now, does she have any type of like seizures or anything? Is that what it's from, or is there a tumor? Tell me about that. I understand seizures. My husband has a seizure disorder. So I understand. I don't want to say she's going to have them. I just, it's something. Okay, so yes, I'm trying really hard to make sure I get to you guys. Will we be able to use the most recent trust? Underwriters saying no. I don't understand the question. Get back to me and make it a little simpler so I get what you're talking about. I think I get what you're talking about, but I'm not sure. So I can't answer it until I know, okay? Why are you having such a block with spirituality, Angelica? Because you're in an awakening, darling. That's such an easy answer. When you feel blocked, when you feel stuck, you're probably fighting it. You're fighting it. You don't realize you are. What would help you is to go to astrologygumbo.com and look up your chart, birth date, birth time, birth location. Find out where your Scorpio sits. And if you have any Scorpio in sun, moon, or rising, that's it right there. It's fear. Okay? And if you look in your houses, you'll find out where you are growing. But I can guarantee you that stuck feeling, it's my second book I'm writing, is about the 7 stages of a spiritual awakening. A lot of people, you guys don't realize you're going through them. And then once I pinpoint and say, oh, you're going through a spiritual awakening, they go, oh, and the light bulb goes on. And then they completely settle down. They quit being afraid. They quit having anxiety. And it all settles down. Okay? All right? So just remember that. That's probably what's going on. Okay? You guys, I'm going to get off now. I've been on here almost an hour. I'm going to start doing Tuesday nights. I'm trying to figure out what night. You guys text me and tell me what you think. Maybe I'll do one of those on YouTube. One of those, I just want somebody's opinion. So I might do like I don't know, maybe a survey or something. So, okay, you guys. Everybody take care. Make it a great day. I got to get out of here. I'm getting tired. So.